Hello, this is Dr. J back with some more Let's Play Class of Heroes Anniversary Edition. When we last left off, we were trying to get to Howler Lake, and we were repeatedly stymied by a particular map where you have to repeatedly float to get across basically a stripe of lava-separated anti-magic zones. Or stripes, multiple stripes of lava-separated anti-magic zones. And Cecily just doesn't have enough MP to do it because she's a bishop, or theurge as I like to call the class, which gets MP much more slowly than a dedicated casting class. And I was fearing that I might have to just grind like crazy off-screen to get Cecily the MP she'll need to get us across that map, which I'm afraid we're going to draw every time. We seem to have drawn it every time up until now. But I just thought of a possible solution. I don't know if it's going to work, but I'm going to try it. That would not require grinding, or would require very little grinding. And here's what we're going to do. First thing I have to do is remember where to go to do this, because I did not experiment with this off-screen, so you're just seeing it live. We're enrolling a new student. Station the current party here. I guess we'll have to. And we're going to go until we get a double-digit bonus, just as a matter of form. Okay, 10 is good enough. Okay, so we want... I mean, in a sense, it's not really going to matter, but I'm going to pick a race that has good faith. And it looks like Celestia is the best. Gnomes are also good. Let's go with Gnome for now. I know it's the second best in terms of faith and not the first best. 11 versus 14, but that's good enough. We're going to make a Gnome. We're going to name her Lean. There we go. Alignment. Let's just go with good as a nice default. Nice misspelled course. It's been so many videos since we got to enjoy that. She's going to be a mage. And we're just going to put a bunch of points into vitality so she's not a marshmallow that's so easily killed. And then more into wisdom so her magic is better. And then maybe a bit into agility so she can go a little faster. There we go. Good enough. Alright, so now we have a Wizardry specialist. Enroll. So at this point, it's probably obvious what at least part of my plan is. A Wizardry specialist is obviously going to get the necessary spells and mana points, or, well, mana points really is all we're lacking, faster than a theurge would. There is another component to my plan, which I'm hoping is really going to minimize the amount of grinding that I have to do. So the next thing I have to do is figure out how to reconfigure my party. Okay, but I just want to... Not forever, I just want to temporarily eject Cecily from my party, and I have to figure out how to do that. Like so, okay. Don't worry, Cecily, we're not kicking you out of the party forever. We're not. This is just a temporary thing. Welcome to the team, Lean. Okay. So, what is aspect number 2 of my brilliant plan? Well, I've been getting all of this money that I haven't really had much to spend it on lately. It's not like we're filthy rich, we're not, but we have a decent amount of money. And you may recall, I think this was at the infirmary, that we can donate money to convert it into experience points. Alright, I have 27,000 G. So what happens if we donate 10,000 G and see just how many levels Lean gets out of that? Yes. I like that wink. That's a good level up portrait. Alright, got another level. Got another level. Look at those crap, hit point rolls. Got another level. Got another level. Okay, 10,000 G equates to a large number of levels. Look at her losing vitality left and right. Okay, so that equated to 6 levels. How much MP does she have? 4. Which is already as many as Cecily has. She also has some spells that Cecily doesn't. So we've got Bubble, which is a water attack. Fyrus, or Fyrius, which is a enemy group fire attack. Slow-mo, I like that name, which reduces evasion on an enemy group. And Bedlam, ooh, Confusion. That would sound great if it didn't appear to be the case that status effect spells are terrible in this game. Let's do some more donating, because that worked out pretty well for us. I'm really blowing a lot here, but I just don't want to grind, because I do not enjoy grinding. It is not my favorite thing in any game, really. So, another... Whoops, that's not what I meant to do. There we go. Another 10,000, and let's see how many levels she gets out of this. More wisdom, faith, vitality. Okay, that was a good level. That was a great level. Okay, hit points were crap. She only gained a single level that time. Okay, so that major diminishing returns on that. How many MP does she have now? Still just 4. Good grief, takes forever to get that second tier up, it appears. And in our 4th tier of magic, we get Quake, a light earthquake attack against one enemy, Voltus, which is an attack against an enemy group, an electric attack, can paralyze and reduce enemy magic resistance. Okay. So, I'm now going to go ahead and do some... well, first of all, I don't know if this is going to work out very well. This is all very experimental. So I'm going to create an entirely different save, just in case this all turns out to be a terrible idea, and I just want to throw this all away. Okay, so that's going to be our, we'll call it our lean save, for our newest party member. Now, off screen, I'm going to do some inventory hygiene, etc., etc. I'll do a little bit of grinding, because it looks like that's going to be inevitable, to get Lean more levels until she has more of that second tier MP. But hopefully this will take a lot less grinding than if we were doing this with Cecily. And then, after I've done that, I'll rejoin you at the path to Howler Lake, and we'll see how it goes. You know what would not surprise me at all? Is if after hatching this crazy plan, I end up not drawing that map again the next time I try to go through that path. But we'll see. So time for me to do a bunch of off-screening, and I'll rejoin you in a bit. Okay, I'm back. And you might have been yelling at the video, realizing something pretty obvious, which I realized shortly after I stopped recording. Hello, all I have to do is put both Lean and Cecily in the party, and between the two of them, they have more than enough MP to get us over that series of anti-magic stripes. So I don't even need to level up Lean anymore at all. Just keep both of them in the party, and we're good to go. So poor Radar is the only boy in this party here, completely outnumbered by the girls. But we're going to go ahead and enter Patrol Road. And... okay, there it is. We have drawn it every single time, so I'm starting to think that there's only like 4 maps for it to even draw from for this, not counting the center one, which never seems to change, I don't think. So yeah, I'm not sure we could have avoided drawing this. So it's good that I think that I made this extra character, Lean, who will be able to contribute the extra MP that we need to get across. Not to mention, we have a lot more black magic now that we have her in the party. Now, she is not going to be a main party member. I don't have enough ranged weapons to give to both her and Cecily, so right now Cecily doesn't have one. So Lean is going to be kind of a secondary party member who only joins us during special occasions when we need her like this. But I think that it won't be too difficult to keep just one extra character leveled. If I tried having a whole second party, you know, another 6 characters, then the amount of effort that it would take to keep them properly leveled up to keep pace with the main team would be a little extreme. But I think just a single character, I can have her keep pace with the rest of the party without a huge amount of extra work on my part. So this should work out, I think. Alrighty. Also, having Cecily in the party still allows me to identify stuff as we go, which is kind of important to not get the to not have our inventory overrun really quickly. Here you go, enjoy a dango, or dongo as it should be pronounced. And Wendy, you can have the hot cake. Nom nom nom. Oops. So Lean is a very low-key character. She is probably, with her voice acting and such, the quietest of our party. Gnomes are like that. They are pretty low-key individuals in general, I think it's safe to say. So we can't use magic in the surprise round, which is unfortunate. And these guys are mostly magic vulnerable, although not entirely. So maybe I'm not going to need to use a bunch of magic, although just for the sake of it. Let's have Lean throw Quake at one of these guys. Okay, that was great. Was not very effective. That was not a good demonstration of her magical powers. Clearly there was an elemental affinity thing going on there. Use breath on them. And as you can see, I don't think there's any attacks or spells in this game that really get a particularly awesome animation or anything. That one was also just green lines flying toward the enemy. The battle animations are not the high point of this game. As I've said, it's pretty low budget, you can tell. It's an amazing game anyway, but expecting amazing pyrotechnics in the battle animations. Okay, encounter rate, calm it down. I'm just trying to get through here. GTFO, you stupid looking things. Wendy has gained a level, and it was a good level. We made it. Now, between our Theurge and our Wizard, we should have the MP we need to get across. Just get to here. Alright, let us begin. Alright, Lean, as the newest party member, you can go ahead and prove yourself. Cast us some Flotor. Alright, and more of these chubby frog things. And dead. Warp, is that true? No, it is not. I thought that seemed sus. Alright, and now Lean once again. And again. And again. Let's go ahead and explore as much as we can before we run out of MP. Okay. Looks like we've made it. So Cecily was only short a single MP to get us across, I think. Or did we actually have enough the whole time? Because if this is the last stripe, I think that if I had just not been short 1 MP on Cecily, then maybe she could have gotten us across. So maybe this entire exercise was unnecessary, but you know what? We got a new party member out of it, and that's fun, so I'm fairly okay with what we did anyway. Even if it turns out that it wasn't necessary, because we didn't have to cross as many stripes as I thought we did. Now granted, there's a certain comical irony in that I did all that stuff and spent all that money boosting Lean's level that all turned out to not even be necessary, but hey, life goes on. We'll make all that money back quickly enough. Excellent. Good. Alrighty. Alright, we're back in the anti-magic zone stripes. Whee! Okay, and because we unlocked the portcullises, or raised the portcullises, or in this case they're fire jets, we banished the fire jets. Now we don't need to worry about doing that again, which is nice. That said, as long as we're here, and as long as we have more MP, I don't see any reason not to explore more of the stripes. Alright, here's our exit. Might as well get it on the map. Yeah, let's explore a little bit in the other direction. I think that Lean had one more MP on her. Nope, I was wrong. She's out. So now it's you're up to bat, Cecily. You know, going for that map completion. I don't think we're gonna 100% it quite because I missed a couple spots, but that's fine. We'll grab the missing spots the next time we end up on this map. Trousers, you say? Let's do some identification. Oh, this time it's Radar's trousers that Cecily's inspecting. Risque underwear! Okay. That was too funny considering the silly middle school joke I was making. Oh, goodness. You're a little out of control, Cecily. You're quite the wild girl underneath that refined elven exterior. Whatever male is in the party, you just gotta be inspecting his pants. Alright, anybody hurt? I think Akari is slightly hurt. Just a little bit. Just wanted to get it out of my inventory, to be honest. Let's see. Even though it's -1, it does appear to give slight bonuses. Should I equip it? There we go. It's better than the Academy bottom, apparently. You know, honestly, though, just thematically speaking, I feel like this has to go on Cecily, doesn't it? That just feels right to me. She seems the type. The prim and proper elven lass who's secretly wearing the sexy underwear. I can see it. Alright, we did it. Interesting, that's a little different, isn't it? Carrots took us by surprise and accomplished almost nothing. I guess no, it can't be different because they're symmetrical, so no, I had just forgotten about that. That's all. Alright, I've picked on Cecily enough for one video, I think. Poor Cecily. Oops, not Findor. Flotor. All right. Looks like I think we're 1 MP short of being able to explore every stripe on the map. Yeah, I think so. We'll 100% the map completion next time we're here, like I said. Yeah, because she's out of MP now, right? No, she has one more. No, we can explore every stripe on the map. We had exactly enough MP between Cecily and Lean to do it. That's cool. We still won't quite 100% it because I missed a couple spaces here and there, but no big deal. We'll get it next time. And final stripe. Oh, I forgot to get the water. Oh well, doesn't matter. Since we're not 100%ing it quite anyway. Just another little stretch we'll grab next time we're here. Alright, we did it. Okay, and this is already fully explored, and it's just a couple steps to the exit. Let's go ahead and identify items before we leave this road. Garbage drop. Garbage drop. Oops. Oh, by the way, I used the tomahawk that I got to make a tomahawk for Griza and then made it +1. I would have given it to Akari, but she doesn't use tomahawks. She's okay with axes, but not tomahawks. She's very picky that way. But Griza will use it. And she, because she's a fighter, gets dual wielding at level 16, so 5 more levels to go. So I'm keeping the longsword on her for now, and if we haven't found a better weapon between now and level 16, which realistically we probably will have, but if we haven't, then I'll put that as her sub-weapon, and she'll be wielding both the tomahawk and the vampire longsword. The tomahawk is the better weapon, which is why I made that her primary, 24 to 85 times 2, versus 17 to 66 times 2. Speaking of longswords, we don't need this. Tiny bone can go in the item bag, thin skin can go in the item bag. Ripped lady dress can get dropped. String can go in the item bag. Oh hey, slingstone. Nice, both of my Both Cecily and Lean can be armed now. Because the Sling Stone was what I was missing. And the campus store doesn't sell them. It's quite odd. And I didn't have the alchemy materials I needed to make one. Odd, as I said. I also put the Thief Bracelet -2 on Wendy. It also has a special use, which probably raises her agi. But to my mind, it's pointless to permanently lose items to raise your stats too much, because since your stats normalize over time anyway, if you use items to get them way too high, then you're just going to lose those stats on future level ups till they're closer to the average, so it seems pointless. So instead I have it equipped because it has that Thief Plus effect on it. But anyway, you are now going to use the Sling Stone +1. Or excuse me, -1. Because, sorry Lean, but you are the backup character. Cecily is the more permanent party member. And Cecily will now equip the Power Sling and the Sling Stone. Beautiful. We might as well just drop the Academy bottom. Now that we have the much superior risque underwear. We did it! Oh no, not a delinquent group. Interesting that this cutscene music is the same as I was using for the Fire Dungeon. I didn't realize that would be the case. Well, that's rude. Okay, that's a Bahamut. What do you think of this guy, Griza? Is he your type? You know, if Ridge was in the party, you might have a point, but he's not. Which I almost regret, because we'd probably get some pretty funny dialogue out of it if he was. I don't know, he could be a tag-along. I can edit him in. That's a thing I can do. Wait a minute, you're calling us pervs and you have formed a fan club for your president. I think you may be projecting, boss. Is this the student council president, then? I am totally gonna have to edit Ridge into this scene. We can't have this scene without Ridge. Well, you don't seem like such a delinquent. Yep, this is the delinquent school, or jock school, or fight schools, I like to call it. We sure are. We're from the loser school. Mm-hmm. You seem very prim and proper and polite for coming from this school. Yes, we have the labyrinth key. Nice. That's kind of low-key insulting. I can respect that. That's somewhat higher-key insulting. Okay. The key is getting higher and higher with the insultingness. I was born like this. I see, so you have no filter between your brain and your mouth. That sounds like a problem. Bye, Isla. Okay, that was entertaining. Well, let's check the world map, then. Alright, so we made it and we got the labyrinth key. Well done to us. There's a glacier up there, good lord. Well, let's sell some of this crap at the trading post, I guess. Magic bronze coin. Actually, let's go ahead and sort. Okay, the rest of this is just material that I'm keeping around. Oops, I meant yes, there we go. Oh, Mantis Leg is valuable. What can we do with it? We don't know, but it's worth so much, maybe we can make something pretty good with it. So I'll hang on to it. Small pot lid, I think, makes a shield. I should probably hang on to that and make a shield. I think Radar could probably use one. And I don't think he'll ever dual wield, so giving him a shield might be a good idea. I should try to remember to see if I can synthesize that. Okay, that didn't take long. Let's see what they have for sale. Of course, we have a lot less money than we did because we poured it into leveling Lean. But it did mean that we didn't have to grind levels on Cecily, so I think it was entirely worth it. Although I might have made Lean higher level than necessary, but whatever, that's fine. What is a Y-stone? Must be sling ammo? I assume that's what it is. We can't afford most of this stuff. Wow, mithril sword. That is not... Oh, 5 attacks. I was about to say that's not as good as you'd think, but if it attacks 5 times, yes it is. Wow. They sell good stuff here, actually. Too bad it's out of our price range. Alright, nothing that we really want right now. I mean, the only stuff we want we can't afford. Hey, there's the elf card. 1 for every race, it appears. I don't think there's anything else to do here unless we want to rest anybody, which we probably do, because they've used a lot of MP. I don't think we can swap our characters here. We can only do that at Particus, so... Ridge is still with us only in whatever post-editing I do, rather than in reality. Has he even used many MP, Radar? I don't think he has. It's Lean and Cecily who used a bunch. There we go. So where can we go from here, anyway? We do not have permission to go to Zaskia Glacier. Should we turn in our quest, perhaps? To Ranslate. Yeah, it's not completed yet. It's still accepted. So I guess we probably have to go back to Particus and report in for that to be considered completed. In which case, we might as well just warp back to Particus. Our business here is complete for now. Alright, back to the principal's office then. It sure is. Good lord, quiet down, stomach. Mm-hmm. Nice, well done to us. So, have any new quests opened up as a consequence of this? Labyrinth Exploration. Ooh, 6 stars. Look at that. Time has come to train by exploring the labyrinths. Actually, hold up. Well done, Lean. You did your part. Now the time has come for us to do separate studies and adventures again for a little while. Perhaps we will see you again in the future if we have further reason or desire to pull you into the main party. But for the time being, we need to pull Ridge back in. Alright, back to the office. Edit. Farewell for now, Lean. Thank you once again. And welcome back, Ridge. Oh, that order is just not right. We need to fix that. There we go. Excellent. Okay. So, let's report in to Feynman once again. Okay, we can't. Did I not accept the quest? That's better. I didn't accept it. What a dope. I think because I got distracted when I realized I needed to pull Ridge back in the party. Yeah, I mean, no offense, Sarah. You seem nice, but do you even do any adventuring, or do you just hang out here in the library all the time? This is an adventurer's school, is it not? I mean, that was pretty obvious. Thank you, though. Thank you, Sarah. Off we go. What the heck? Am I stupid? Was I just derping out as she talked and she told me to go somewhere else? Good lord. Okay, yep, he's just saying the normal thing. I was just derping out while Sarah was talking. Okay, we had to go to the office, not the principal's office. In my defense, Feynman is normally in the principal's office, so that's why I just assumed that's where I would talk to him. Oh, I am going to need the Particus map after all. Looks like there's not one under Novice Road. That's fine, the Particus map is very cheap, so not a big deal. You know, you say only, but that's a pretty long list of places for us to go. Nice. So I guess that's the special key. All those doors we found where it says you need a special key, it must have been this one. Nice. That's awesome. We have so many new places to explore. That's really exciting. I am pretty stoked about this. Alright, that was a big success. We finally managed to bypass that stupid obstacle with the anti-magic stripes, as I called them. Alright, we're going to save that. That is worthy of overwriting our primary save. Next time... Actually, hang on, one thing real quick. So, it turns out that I did prematurely sell that Particus map. Is that under items? Yes, 50G. That's cheap. It's not a big deal. There. And I think we have all the others we need. We don't even need the novice one. She didn't list that as one of the ones that has the labyrinth under it anyway. Okay. So I guess the next largest number of episodes is going to be us going to the labyrinths and using our labyrinth keys to explore those. And I'm pretty excited about that. That sounds like a lot of fun. So I will join you for that starting in the next episode. See you then.